So I'm going to show you some peppers I got and a tomato I got out of my garden. Um, I, this is the first year I've used really small planters. I won't do it again. They're not growing into anything. I got 4 medium-sized zucchinis out of one plant, which was pretty good. But that plant killed the Japanese. It needed more room. And I put it in with a Japanese cucumber, and it killed the Japanese cucumber. It was also a blackberry bush, and yeah, yeah, it was not a good idea, guys. So really tiny containers don't work. The tomatoes, my tomatoes are like this big, and a real Romana is about this big, so it's like a tenth of the size of my peppers. I got a picture. You'll see it. My peppers are nothing. They're growing maybe this size, maybe. There's tons of them on there, but they're not growing past that. I mean, they're not usable. So, no, next year I won't do. My broccoli is okay. It acts like it's dying. I need to replant it. I am getting some broccoli heads out of it. The asparagus was okay, but I'm going to have to replant it into something bigger. And I can't take this across state lines. So it's really hard unless I hide it inside. To take annuals like asparagus across state lines. And when we were in Pennsylvania with my aunt and uncle, they had asparagus they had planted 20 years earlier under a blackberry bush, and they kept the blackberry bushes all trimmed like a vineyard, like a grape bush, and underneath that, every year the asparagus would shoot up. Man, it was big, it was juicy, it was delicious asparagus. That was 20 years, so wherever I go or whatever I'm going to do, I have to use a bigger planter or ground for the asparagus. And it may have to be ground because I can't carry it with me. It depends on, where I move to, what I do. So I'm going to put it in some containers, maybe put it inside. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe a terrarium. So anyway, the vegetable garden is kind of a dud. Yeah, it's a dud. Bloomed beautifully. Everything bloomed, but I'm not getting much out of it at all. So I pulled a lot of the plants out and threw them on the ground. And I have a few tomatoes left, a few peppers, but nothing other than the broccoli. It's starting to get heads. Some are pretty big. I don't know. They just stop growing. It looks really good when it starts, and then it just stops growing. So we'll see what happens. I may end up pulling those too. But yeah, the garden's done. And the other thing is, I just threw away my budget. I'm sick of it. But it doesn't matter if I do a budget or not. Every month I get hit with something. Every single month. And last month it was Marley. And $600. That's not in the budget. So I had a great budget going. I was under on everything. And then Marley hit. And that's the way it goes. And I just want to tear it all to shreds and put it away. I don't know what, every month it's something. And so I can't stay within my budget. So why do I have a budget? It's depressing. A budget is depressing. I just want you to know that. And if I hadn't had a budget, I don't spend much more when I'm on a budget or I wasn't on a budget. I really am careful with my money. And I don't spend money I don't have, really. But it's just, I don't have a lot of savings. So that would be where I could improve. I'm just very depressed and frustrated with the budget. So we're going to stop it for a while. We're not doing a budget filming anymore. Just so you know, I've stopped. I really want to get into a place that's permanent. I am at her house. I'm watching the dogs today, so I'm inside. When I'm not watching the dogs, I'm outside in my van and doing projects. In the van, whatever. That's what I'm doing. We have a great relationship. I'm really surprised how well we get along. We talk every day for about 2 hours in the morning, and then we don't see each other for maybe the rest of the day and night. until the next morning. We go over our plans, we go over what we're doing, and then we just BS. And it's a nice companionship, but we don't need to entertain each other or be around each other 24 hours a day. We're both similar to that. She has her own thing, I have my own thing, and I don't need to be in the house. And she likes that I'm not in the house. She thought it would be better with me in the house, but the reality is, she said she really likes I'm not in the house, and I'm in my van, and she knows I'm out there if anything happens to her. I will be coming in every day. I come in the same time every day. We talk. So, you know, she, again, being a single woman by herself, she was worried. I think her son was too, as to if she fell or something happened. So it's doing really well. The budget's gone. And not going to do another garden until next year. And when I do, it's going to have to be... Last year, the garden was much better. I used huge containers and had fewer stuff. Much better. These small containers don't work. I was hoping they would. I was hoping, you know, hopes have gone. They're just hoping. So it didn't work. But it was an experiment, and I tried it. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.